My name is Christen. I'm the Executive Director of the Coalition for Fair Employment in Construction and a member of the Free Enterprise Coalition. Here today to talk about a little bit about our organization, which was formed 12 years ago solely to oppose project labor agreements. These are such an egregious and controversial aspect within the construction industry that an entire organization was created out of whole cloth to oppose them. My board is made up of both union and non-union members. They have no need, they have no desire to engage in a project labor agreement. In fact, nobody is out there pushing for project labor agreements except for certain business agents and big labor bosses who, unless you're going to run for higher office, there really is no need to placate their demands. The unions don't push for these, the union companies and the non-union companies, just simply the political types. So we were formed to oppose them. We've been opposing them in 2002. We fought vigorously to stop the project labor agreement here that was put on really all future projects, but it doesn't even have to come back before the board now. That's something I'd like to see changed on a project-by-project basis, that these are justified on a project-by-project basis, not just something that is really done implicitly and it's agreed that it's going to be placed on the project without a discussion by the public. Project labor agreements are profoundly immoral documents. They're also fiscally reckless. They discriminate implicitly and explicitly often against non-union workers, and they do so by forcing these workers to have to pay union dues, have to pay into union health, welfare, and pension plans, have to go through a union hiring hall. Again, they're just simply profoundly immoral documents, and at the same time fiscally irresponsible. And in this day and age, they're just not something you need and can justify fiscally. You have options here. You have an option to bid this project now that it is being thrown out. And might I just add, interesting anecdotal evidence. You've had one contractor bid on 4 different general contractors' bids. That just shows you right there the lack of bidders in this economy, where you should have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people subs bidding for general contractor, not one subcontractor bidding on 4 general contractors' bid lists. That's just simply remarkable. The number of bidders that you have is way under what the average is. So you can bid without the PLA. You can bid with and without a PLA, which has been done in the past, and just see for yourself the dramatic difference in the number of bidders. Local people will be bidding this project, and the cost will come down immeasurably. And I would also suggest that you do, as I suggested earlier, bring us back for project-by-project discussion, not just have this be a generic PLA that's just placed on by staff and there's no discussion. 85% of the construction workforce in this state and this country is merit shop. That means union-free. They demand and have a right to be able to work on projects paid with their ratepayer money. You will see a bottom line benefit, and all workers will be represented, not just those who happen to carry some political influence. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Christen. Our next speaker is